Here's the first pitch to McCutcheon. He swings and misses with 2 away. Things appear good. Okay, we're good on that end. Good there. Good here. We have 4 likes to start it off. If you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps the stream out a ton if you guys don't know. It's your way of contributing, helping out the stream, making it do a little better. That'll be called strike 2. 1 and 2 now on McCutcheon.
Pittsburgh since April of 2017.
1-2. Ah, shit. That'll be punched into left field. That'll be a base hit for McCutcheon. I think it's just a single, though. Left fielder was there in time. 1 away. 1 on and 2 out. Oh, almost made a turn. Good, Kevin. How you doing? What's up, Wade? How's everybody doing this afternoon? Hopefully quite well. Hey, 5 whole likes. I appreciate that. If you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps the stream out. Anyway, 1 on and 2 out. Here's Santana, now always one of the more dangerous hitters in the lineup. That's strike 1. Yeah, we're going for the little 2-game sweep. Yeah, good. Glad to hear, Kevin. Or thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, glad to hear you're doing good as well. Here's the 0-1 from Santana, or from Rodriguez to Santana, and that'll be fouled away, up and out of play. 0-2. Hopefully, Wade. Yeah, if we can get there, we're just a game under, and then we play the Nationals. So there's a good chance we can get to 500 pretty quick here in the next 4 games, however these play out. 0-2. Ball 1. Kind of just got to get through the first, like, again, 4 or 5 hitters in this lineup, and then it's a little easier to deal with these guys, with this team. 2-2 now to Santana, one of the guys in the lineup that have a really nice career versus Detroit. And versus Eduardo Rodriguez, he's hitting .455, 5 for 11 with the strikeout. 2-2 offering coming up. Runner at first, 2 away in the top half of the first. And it's popped up. Should be in play, and it is. That's the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Have to mute the audio as per usual because it's a commercial break. But it'll be Vierling, Ibanez, Baez. Vierling, Ibanez, Baez. Then Torkelson, Haas, Scope, Cabrera, Short, and Rogers. So Vierling, Ibanez, and Baez to lead it off. Bottom of the first coming up. We'll see how it plays. We've got some stuff to read. Let's see. After the Cubs, the Astros play the A's. Oh, yeah, you guys got this. Should be an easy series for you guys. Well, unless you fumble it. I'm glad they turn around. Yeah, the Scott Coolball was awful. I'm just glad I can eat normal. Hey, there you go. Getting closer. You only got like 14 days left before you can have good food again. So how's everybody doing this afternoon? Quite well, hopefully. Got to go do something really quick to make sure that I request a review because I'll be yellow badged. Hey, we're up at 9 likes anyway. I appreciate that. Another reason why we push hard for likes is because all my streams get yellow badged, which is limited ads due to ad suitability for no reason. So it kind of like stunts the growth of the stream a little bit. What's up, Bucks? I don't know. Almost every so often some of my streams get yellow badged, and I'm not really sure why. I've even tried just being quiet for the first minute of a stream, and it just doesn't change anything. So, again, the likes do help to like kind of. What's up, stud? I appreciate the like. You're just sitting outside. It's so nice. Yeah, it's a really nice day out. I'm probably going disc golfing after the stream. All right. Bottom of the first, Vierling, Ibanez, and Baez, and then Rich Hill on the mound. So again, the likes kind of help offset the The yellow badging. And I think, like Stud said, we have 10 likes now, so that's pretty good. That'll be ball 1 to Veerling, a bit inside.
No decision his last start 1 week ago today against the Rockies.
Taking strike 1.
An unfortunate error he committed.
So if you could, likes and all that, YouTube mumbo jumbo. Here's the sell. Wow, Rich Hill works quick. 1 and 2.
How things are going to work out, but a little dribbler in front of the pitcher's mound and couldn't pick it up.
See, I hate facing Rich Hill because I never know how the Tigers are going to do against him. Hey, we're up at 12 now, by the way. I appreciate you. Sometimes it's good. Hey, I appreciate you, sad man. Here's the pitch. Ground ball off the pitcher's glove. Oh, no, there's no one there to cover at first. And Matt Veerling gets on because the ball went off the pitcher's glove and then kind of trickled into no man's land. First baseman had to go pick it up, and no one was there to cover. Second baseman or first baseman probably should have been covering at first. I appreciate you, Jags. Yeah, my name used to be Reyna back, you know, before all the changes. But, you know, I'm glad you guys accept me as a guy. Ibanez, oh wow, Ibanez ripped the shit out of that one. Ibanez could hit a home run off Rich Hill if he hangs one at all. But Ibanez is up now. He fouls the pitch away. It's 0-1.
4-0 and 19 career appearances against the Tigers. That includes 6 starts.
Jags is like, and we clipped that, saved that for later. I know. It's all the HRT I take that girls this beer, or not HRT. What's the one that the girls have to take?
Played second base, 30-year-old.
Testosterone, that's the one. I was like, what the hell do you have to take when you're trying to go the other way? It'll be a pickoff attempt, nobody home. It's an 0-2 count on Ibanez. Yeah, wait, they for some reason on this MLB 66, they don't have the Tigers broadcast, so like, I don't know what's up with that. And Ibanez strikes out. That'll be the first out of the inning.
The Honda defense for the Pirates. It's Connor Joe in right, Jiwan Bay in center, Brian Reynolds in left, Carlos Santana, Rodolfo Castro on the right side of the infield, Chris Owings, E. Brian Hayes on the left side, Hedges catches Hill.
Which should be, yeah, I mean, he's 42 years old or whatever. Oh, he's 44? Jesus. He's 43 this year? Yeah, this will probably be his sunset season. He probably retires. 0-1 here on Baez. Damn, I thought he was 42, then 44. I thought he was all 3 ages at some point today. All right, here's the 0-1. Ball 1 misses a bit outside. Runner at first, 1 away here in the bottom of the first. We'll see what Baez can do against Mr. Hill. Doing good, Dean. How you doing, man? Doing good. Foul ball, 1 and 2. Damn it, don't strike out Baez. Hit a triple or something. This guy isn't that hard to get hits off of. He's throwing 72-mile-an-hour curveballs. Just time it right, and you'll fucking hit it. I just missed it. It'll be 1 and 2 as that's a foul ball. We'll do the count all over again. So 1-2. Another night close. Hey, there you go, man. Just gotta, you know, it's just one day at a time. Yeah, Stud, he's still doing his thing. He's like the sad old man version of Tom Brady. Where it's like, if this is what Tom was doing during his 40s, then yeah, I would have seen why anyone wanted him to retire. We faced the Astros, or Verlander. We hit 2 home runs off and beat him 2-0 in his first start of the season. Blip. Yeah, we already dealt with that guy. We took care of him. Short ordered on him. Anyway, Baez strikes out. Oh boy. This might, I don't know how tonight's going to go. This could be really weird. Here's Torkelson now. That'll be called strike one. Like I said, sometimes we can't really hit Rich Hill. Sometimes we can, and tonight looks like a day where it might be slim pickings. I don't know. It is early though, so once he gets tired after like 7 batters, we might find some success. 0-2, as that's called strike two.
Multiple ways. Leg kick, changing the hold, pitches. So he's got him set up now. A couple of curveballs, starting high out of the zone.
These guys are swinging way too hard at these pitches. It's like, guys, he's throwing dookie pitches. Just fucking be patient.
Well, and then he has that front leg up for a bit. He strikes out at
and Tigers basically get struck out. He strikes the side out except for the single. It'll be Joe, Castro, and Bay. Joe, Castro, Bay. Top of the second coming up, 0-0 game. Our old struggles have returned against Rich Hill. Son of a bitch. He's like the final boss lefty, though. He's like a lefty who only throws like slow breaking balls. So like you're trying to hit home runs every time he throws it, but it's like so well located. It's like you're not hitting it when he's on. And it looks like he's on early, so this could be a problem. If he's locating like this all game, we're going to get fucked up. Yeah, it could, Harley. Looks like Rich Hill's on tonight. Guys are swinging out of their shoes to hit these what appears to be hanging breaking balls, only for them to dance out of the strike zone at the last second. It's like, uh-oh. Well, good luck. That was some pretty good movement by Rich Hill. Only person who got patient and tried to take it in was Veerling. I'm surprised everybody else was just out there trying to bomb home runs. That's not how you should approach this game. At least in my opinion, anyway. I don't know. What do I know? It'll be the top of the second. It'll be Joe, Castro, and Bay. Hopefully. We got to their bullpen kind of early yesterday, but that wasn't exactly a good thing. Their bullpen came out and we got nothing. So, I don't know. Their bullpen might be pretty fresh. We chased their starter in like the 4th inning, and then their bullpen came in, and I don't think we got another hit. It was pretty brutal. Oh, it's already back on. All right. Cool. Like I said, it'll be Joe to lead it off, then Castro, and then Bay. Rodriguez back to work here in the top of the second.
Shining brightly, 53 degrees at first pitch.
Ball one outside.
Connor Joe, Rodolfo Castro, G1 Bay versus Eduardo Rodriguez.
If you haven't done so, consider dropping a like on the stream. Helps it out. Gets some more people in here early on. You know, helps it out in the algorithm and yada, yada, yada. That'll be called strike one. Top of the strike zone.
Lefty. 769 slugging percentage versus southpaws. That's 6th highest in all of Major League Baseball.
That'll be outside, ball 2. 2-1 count now for Joe, who's sitting pretty nice here. Probably could use a quick strike here from Rodriguez to get things back even. And he throws one. That'll be strike 1. Or strike 2. 2-2.
Looking for something elevated that he can drive and do damage.
Do. Ah, fuck.
Starts things off.
And that'll be a base hit there for Connor Joe. And now it'll be 1 on and nobody out in the top of the second. Leadoff single. Here comes Castro.
Good job, Connor Joe, to lead things off here.
Not idea.
Base hit.
Well, hopefully we can maybe get this guy to ground into a double play, but he looks like he's fast as shit. So I don't know. He plays second base, so never mind. Never mind. Normally, middle infielders aren't exactly like the most fleet of foot.
Castro, though he is a switch hitter.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not a tremendous bust. Kind of doubt he's going to be, but that'd be pretty bad if he was. Here's a pitch. That'll be called strike 1. 1-1 count.
Usually switch hitters are better from the left side. Even guys that start
Rodriguez having a little bit of control problems here in the second.
before they start switch hitting in the natural right Rodolfo Castro, kind of the rarity there.
True. I forgot you're a Houston guy.
Like Connor Joe. And
2-1 count as Rodriguez misses another pitch here.
2-1.
And now he throws strike 2. So 2-2 count again. We have another even count. Let's see if he can get the out this time, or will it be another base hit or something? Hopefully not. Hopefully maybe he hits it on the ground and we can flip it for 2. Here's the 2. Oh, time called.
Called by Castro.
Excuse me. And we're up at 13 likes. Appreciate it.
Rodriguez has an out after this season. Signed as a free agent in November of 2021. And the way he's going, it'll be quite a
2-2 count.
this season. Rip
Fouls it away. We'll get another one.
Yeah, he carries the rest of the year like he started the first 6 weeks of the season. I'd say it's going to be in his best interest to exercise that out. See what he can do on the open market. 30 years old.
Here's the 2-2.
Relatively young, baseball terms.
Oh, come on.
does not get a call.
Oh, man. What a terrible call. That should have been strike 3. It was literally at the very bottom of the strike, so I don't really know where that missed.
Had a strikeout. See if Castro can take
Oh,
advantage.
that's all right, I guess. Pirates got the umps on their side this afternoon, at least here early on. That'll be fouled away. Count will remain full.
Several years with Boston.
Runner at first, nobody out. Top of the second, 0-0 game.
Into the big leagues, made his major league debut in 2000.
Rodriguez pitching. The hitter is Castro. The runner at first is Connor Joe.
5 ERA.
Pickoff attempt, nobody home.
What do you think here, Brownie? Maybe get Connor Joe on the move here.
Yep.
Just a little pickoff.
Kind of unfortunate because that should have been a strikeout pitch, the one that Castro got ball 3 on.
Smart going.
And then he walked him. Fuck.
All right. So it's first and second.
No, that's not good. Well, not an ideal start to the inning. We really need a double play now.
How we do here. We're not superstitious at all.
Well, I don't know. What should we do?
Yeah, I've heard they got a guy who got busted for using sticky stuff the other night. Like very blatantly too. It's all over his uniform, a whole bunch of other stuff.
Throw a little rally cap here.
Nothing's here. Here we go.
Could be.
Bunt try by Bay.
They show bunt and Bay does, but it goes foul, so it'll be strike 1.
You know, this offense needs a little spark. We got a couple of guys on base. See if Bay, I'd give it to him again. See if he can get down. Little bunt. Maybe he's going to get that change up.
Yeah.
Up. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Make that baseball look that big.
the way Bay runs, if he can bunt it on the right side of the infield.
All right, Bay the hitter now. 0-1 count.
Squares.
Shows bunt, and we get squeezed again right there. That's weird.
Here this inning for.
I guess he doesn't want to call low pitches for us.
Take a look at this right here.
It's twice now, 2 in a row, basically, where we've gotten the hose on that. Always fun.
They're not partaking. It's okay.
1-1 count.
There we go.
Gets the bunt down, throws to third, and hey, they got the lead runner at third. There we go. Great job by the Tigers to get the lead runner at third. Bunt didn't work out at all, and the Tigers will get the force out at third base.
On to third base.
Well, I like the idea from Derek.
Well, all right, good job by the Tigers defense there. Kill the lead runner. Don't fall for it. Don't let 2 get into scoring. Now a double play can get him out of the inning. I kind of like I like the play.
It's just soft right
Good job by Rogers, and the Tigers get a big play.
to make the play. You see Connor Joe got a pretty good jump. I think
Now up is
Jake Rogers
Owings.
job coming up from behind home plate, getting that ball.
New York Astros, considering the Astros system.
That and force the third baseman to
Oh, fair enough.
so that there's nobody at
Way outside, ball 1. The control issues still kind of rearing their ugly head so far early in the game for Rodriguez. Hopefully he settles down here
that. The way Bay runs,
and forces like a ground ball on one of these sinkers he throws.
a little bit better of a hop. If Bay pulls it with him,
2 on, 1 away.
a chance of a sac
Runners are at first and second. Here's the pitch. And that'll be called strike one.
But a sacrifice base hit sounds nice.
I've never heard of that, but yeah, I'd like to have seen it. One ball, one strike on
Do a little bit of a jam here for Erod this inning. Let's see if he can kind of wiggle his way out, maneuver it out, and get by it. Here's a pitch. And that'll be strike two, swing and a miss. Could really use a twin killer here.
Now it's Castro at second bay at first. Excellent speed.
Balls,
2 strikes.
Ball in the dirt. That'll be 2-2.
Shortstop for the 5th time. Pirates.
May not be Erod's day. He's having all kinds of control issues. At least here in the second he is.
Balls, 2 strikes. And now it's full and a big pitch coming up.
Oh no, it's ball 3.
Big pitch to Chris Owings.
This isn't very good.
Let's send him right here.
Will they take off? Not.
Here's the full count, and he fouls it away. Count will remain full.
Owings' 4th start at
Runners are at first and second with the full count and 1 away.
Pittsburgh.
Tigers could really use any kind of an out at this point, anything but a walk, really. Alrighty, Rod, let's see what we got.
3-2.
Full count. Owings at the plate. Here's the pitch, and right down the middle, and he just looks at it. I don't know what happened. I mean, it was didn't even really move that much. It was just right down the middle the whole way through.
Right here, fastball, outer third. Chris was sitting something off speed.
Literally, yeah, it's like I don't know, man. That was literally almost the dead middle of the plate where that landed.
A bit harder, but
A swing would have maybe done some damage there, probably.
it makes that fastball play.
Ah, shit.
Fly ball to right center field and
Misplayed by Matt Vierling in center. Son of a bitch. That's 1, probably 2.
Austin Hedges
And they both score.
to deep right
What the
center
fuck?
field.
What was Vierling doing?
Vierling had a beat on it and got leather on it.
Austin Hedges gets a double. I don't know if that'll be a double. That should be an out, or an error. But
Expecting to make that play.
it'll be 2-0 Pirates on an error by Matt Vierling, but they'll call it a double.
Hedgie got a pitch up, so
Ugh.
took the drive, put a great swing on it, and with this high sky, you know, you talked about it being a little bit chilly, but not a whole lot.
How is that a hit?
Boy, how big is that? That is huge. After they failed
What's up, Amir?
in the first 2 opportunities with a man in scoring position, the bunt by
Nice.
Bay was a force at third, and then Owings striking out looking.
Hayes the hitter now.
Rodriguez was going to get out of it.
Got to make that play if you put your glove on it. That should be an error.
Now
0-2. It's going good.
Another look.
Take another look over here. You see him kind of
Yeah, that's just like a straight up error. I don't know how that's not called that way.
a little bit. I think he was having a hard time with visibility, really seeing it, gauging how far he
Yeah, I'm not that mad at Vierling. He needs to make the play, but I'm surprised it's not ruled an error.
trying to get underneath it. Saw the last couple of steps, he just pulled up just a little bit.
I also don't really think Riley Green should have the day off just because the lefty's on the mound.
45 coming up now for Rodriguez.
Anyway, it's only 2 runs. We should be able to get it back. It's early in the game. And that should be, let's see if Vierling can make the play, and this one he does. All right.
Almost sails over his head. Hit hard by Hayes, but Austin Hedges brings home 2, and the Pirates lead 2-0.
It'll be Haas, Scope, and Cabrera. Haas, Scope, and Cabrera due up here in the bottom of the second. Haas, Scope, and Cabrera, bottom 2. It's commercial break, so we'll see if the Tigers can get some of these runs back in just a moment. Rich Hill obviously goes back to work, and we'll see if Haas, Scope, we'll see if anybody can do anything this inning other than get out. I have very low hope for, a couple people here. We'll see, though. Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you rig your drafts. and it's the WWE. I don't really give a shit about basketball, and that's part of the reason. Until they openly admit that they rig it, it's not worth watching. It's like as cringe as when wrestling was trying to pretend like it wasn't scripted. It was like, I'm done with that sport. Yeah, no, it's the same thing as pro wrestling. Point to me the difference. I mean, other than the WWE openly scripts it. It's just so crazy that the best player in a generation is from France, grew up a Spurs fan, is a Spurs fan, really wanted to go to the Spurs, just so happens to go to the Spurs. Wow. It's like some fucking shit that Vince McMahon would even be like, nah, that's unbelievable. So, I don't know. It's up there in the Raw and it's up there with Raw and SmackDown for me now. Like, yeah, it's, you know, it's like AEW level. It could be a little better. I don't know. Like, it's pretty solid for fake shit for scripted TV, I guess.
Austin Hedges gets credit for a two-run double off
It's good.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Good product. It's entertaining.
Bad the offense has been going. It feels like that was about 10 runs. But we'll take
Ball
it
one.
against a guy like Eduardo Rodriguez and see now Rich Hill. He can put up a 0 here following the 2 spot.
It would have been more honest. Or if they just didn't do a lottery. I think lottery systems just make things feel so rigged. It just feels so fake with the lottery. Because I mean, the Spurs could have legitimately gotten lucky. But that lottery system is just rife with so many ways of rigging it. Anyway, it's 1-2 now on Haas, who's up there trying to hit home runs just like everybody else who's struck out. And Haas takes strike 3, just looks at it for whatever reason.
Nick Lentz just stands up very quietly, slowly, and rings him up. That's 4 straight strikeouts for Hill.
Yeah, I see how today's gonna go. Can't hit the 70-mile-an-hour curveball.
Fastball just 88, 89, maybe an occasional 90-mile-an-hour fastball. But when you got that curveball in the offseason working like he does, the fastball plays up.
And you saw another reason why.
And strike 1.
To get Austin Hedges this winter, even though any offense you get, including, of course, that big 2-run.
Yeah, I think everybody was pretty sure they were gonna get the first pick. 0-2. It's Rich Hill and Erod. Tigers defense goofed it up there in that last half inning. Well, and Erod was kind of erratic as fuck. He was all over the place. So, anyway, 1-2 count here for Jonathan Scope with 1 away in the bottom of the second. 2-0 Pirates lead. Here's the pitch from Hill. That's inside ball 2. Yeah, appreciate it, man. As always, likes help the stream. We should be at like 13 or 14 now. Doing pretty solid. Halfway to 20. Full count for Scope, who's probably just going to strike out. Tigers are just going to exclusively strike out to Rich Hill all game. And Scope, why are they swinging like this? Just swing the bat normally. Just take hits. Oh my goodness. They can't hit these slow-ass pitches. Dog, it's embarrassing because they're getting carved up by like a 50-year-old man who can't hit 90 miles an hour. It's like, come on, guys. I hope we're a second time through the lineup team anyway, so it is what it is. But this shit's still embarrassing. Strike 1 though, because that's called strike. Miggy beat him. Oh, no way. I think Miggy won that. Ah. Rich Hill beats Cabrera over to first.
The 43-year-old and the 40-year-old, they're winded. 2-0 Pirates.
Damn. Oh, well. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the top of the third, rather. And it'll be Reynolds, McCutchen, and Santana. Reynolds, McCutchen, and Santana. 2, 3, and 4 here. 2-0 Pirates lead. We'll see how the third plays. Yeah, well, Scope just sucks. Yeah, I'm not going to give Scope any credit. I figured he was out. But everybody else will probably hit the ball a lot better. They'll stop doing whatever the fuck they're doing right now. I think it's out of their systems now. They all had their one at bat where they're going to swing out of their shoes and try to hit home runs, and now it's time to kind of just fix things and go forward. Again, for whatever reason, our team just kind of can't hit the first like rotation through. Hopefully this isn't just a game where we just get the shit kicked out of us. I mean, it is possible, you know. We are, as I always say, you know, there's a tale of two tigers this year that can come out. Some days you get the world-beating Tigers. Some days you get,
To the right side.
Watch this.
You know?
Say it's a prelude to the Preakness. Couple of thoroughbreds right here, running it out to the plate. Rich Hill, the left-handed pitcher, kind of falling off.
what, the Tigers challenge it, and did we win?
Off the bat. Little late start, but showing that good makeup speed.
That's an absolute classic right there.
Anyway, 2, 3, and 4 do up.
Santana, another veteran.
Top 3, 2-0 Pirates. Tigers need a good quick inning here to kind of start to build momentum back to their side.
Reynolds, McCutcheon, Santana.
Pirates trying to stop, you know, what has been kind of a weird situation for them personally, where they haven't been playing too well. They'll call that strike one.
Was it that fly ball to the line and right that was caught by Ibanez?
Sorry. 0-1. Fouled it away 0-2. I feel like Reynolds is a player that every team would be really happy if their team picked up. That makes work decent. Hey, fair enough. I'm glad to be able to make work somewhat more tolerable. Yeah, we have to win the division because of the AL East. But I mean, it's not impossible for sure. Kind of like a wild dream type situation. What's up, Jacob? Yeah, I think every team would be really happy if they picked up Ryan Reynolds. He strikes out. And that'll be the first out of the inning. 1 away. Now up is Andrew McCutcheon. You're done with school forever, Jacob? Congratulations on graduating high school. Good job, buddy. Nah, Daniel, they got Nuggets got lucky. LeBron and them were generous and decided to spot them a game. That'll be a foul ball by Kutch. We'll see an 0-1 offering coming up. I don't know. Whoever the NBA wants to win, I guess. I'm guessing the NBA wants a rematch of the Lakers Heat, so it'll be Lakers Heat in the finals. That's probably what'll sell the best, so that's what they'll try to push. Nobody cares about the Lakers or the Celtics and Nuggets. People say they do, but no one will watch that shit. Ground out. That'll be the second out of the inning. Kind of have to be a little careful. I don't like to rush to conclusions anymore. Not when I see a small error in center field earlier. I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah, I think, like, you know, some people obviously want to see it, but not enough to where it's like, if the league is rigged, they're probably going to go Lakers and Heat again. Or Lakers Celtics. Yeah, no one gives a flying fuck about the Nuggets versus the Heat. You have Nuggets fans and all like 40,000 Heat fans watching. Though, I don't know. I guess the Nuggets would be kind of cool. They've never played for a finals, have they? I kind of like that note. I do kind of like that aspect. Santana's a hitter with a 1-1 count. I think I'm being a little... Oh, that should be a ground out here. Baez with the ball, and that'll be the third out of the inning. Let's head to the bottom of the third. That was a fast inning there by the Pirates. It'll be Short, Rogers, and Vierling. Short, Rogers, and Matthew Vierling due up here in the bottom of the third. Nuggets never been to the finals. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that wouldn't be too bad. By the way, thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Hopefully you're having a good afternoon, enjoying your day at work or school or whatever you might be stuck doing right now. Appreciate it. Just make sure you press like to help out the stream. Gets a few more people in here, pushes us in the algorithm, helps combat my stupid ass yellow badges I always get. What's up, Lions? Yeah, I agree, Lions. He needs to make. I get it. It was a hard hit ball and it was over his head, and he's not normally in center. But it's like, come on, Matt. I'm not gonna bemoan him too much because again, he is a very solid outfielder, and he usually, he's good. So, can't always be perfect. It'd be like if I started bitching that if Riley Green made an error in center field, I'd be like, dude, what are you crying about? So he messed up. I'm just more annoyed they didn't give him the error on the play because it's like, dude, it hit his glove. I know it was over his head. And Veerling hitting wise, 226. I don't know. He's all right. Yeah, he usually dives. But it was like over his head, and he had a kind of a weird read on the ball. He didn't really need to leave his feet for that. He just kind of misplayed it. It's like he turned his glove this way and should have turned it that way. It's almost like a matter of the way he turned his glove was incorrect, more so than like a bad route. It could have fallen. It could have been going like this way and then like shifted that way as it was falling. Because if you watch it, it almost looks like the ball kind of starts going in a weird path, and he has to turn his glove doesn't look like it's turned the right way if you watch the play. And I think that's what messes it up. Veerling's still developing as a hitter. He's pretty young. Doesn't he still have 2 to 3 years of actual control left? That'll be ball one, if I'm not mistaken, right? Him and Maton have a shocking amount of control left. They're very young hitters. So it makes sense that they're still got a ways to improve it. For example, Veerling's has a 691 or 601 or 601 OPS, which is pretty solid. It's pretty average. Yeah, we did, Lions, by the WWB NBA. What's going on Memorial Day weekend? Little fly out here. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Short put away. Now up is Jake Rogers. Here comes a home run from big Jake Rogers. Twins beat LA 5-1. The Dodgers? Yeah, Minnesota's probably winning the division like I thought they would. When's is that next weekend? Ball one to Jake Rogers. Rogers skies it out there. As long as they make the play, it's in foul territory now, and they'd make the play. 2 away now, and here's the top of the order for the Tigers here in the bottom of the third. Veerling up. Next weekend. Man, my nose is stuffy. Yeah.
3-year-old Castro, the 37-year-old Santana.
It's not an easy play. Rodolfo made look fairly easy right there. Maybe that's what Santana was telling him. Nice job, bro.
Here's the pitch. It'll be ball one to Veerling.
Maybe he was admiring how well he did it without his sunglasses down.
Yeah, could be.
Here's the 0-1 or 1-0. Now it's 1-1 or 2-0.
Hill's glove. Leadoff man. 2-0 count.
Veerling's 1 for 1 with a single, and he fouls the pitch away. It'll be 2-1 now. Still a good hitter's count. This is where you'd use the power swing method on MLB The Show.
43, he struck out 5 straight.
When you're up, what is it? 2. If you're ahead in the count, just power swing the shit out of it. You hit home runs easier. Little bit of a tip from old Rob. Try it out. See if I'm not right. Otherwise, just use normal swing. You get way more power boost, and you have a bigger PCI advantage if you use the buttons. Because you don't have to be as perfect. You know what I mean? Most people use analog sticks and shit though. Now I can't do that. I fucking suck. I got shitty timing. Unless I like wear glasses, and I'm not trying to wear glasses just to play baseball game. So I just do the timing method. I'm just out here fucking elite timing at this point. By about the second game, I'm just bashing baseballs. Now I just go into practice mode on MLB The Show and Road to the Show. Oh boy, can't be stopped. Full count for Matt Vierling. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Tigers down 2-0. They're at the top of their order as Vierling's the leadoff guy. When Rich Hill does come out of the game, I'm going to guess that Riley Green will come into the game. That'll be ball 4. Here comes Javier Baez now with 1 on and 2 out. Hopefully Baez isn't up there trying to hit a 500-foot home run. Just takes it as it is. Yeah, me too. Like, the thing is like, just like if we set Maton down to AAA, we could call up Justin Henry Malloy and see if that guy could hit while they help Maton kind of like figure out how to hit breaking balls a little better. In like a stress-free environment. And just get rid of Scope. It's like Short can play every day. We're fine with Short. Ah, damn it. And Castro makes the catch as Ibanez lines out hard. It was Ibanez, sorry. Ibanez and Baez are way too close in the lineup. I'm going to get that messed up all day. Ibanez lines out. That'll be the third out of the inning. We'll head to the top of the fourth. It's 4-0 in favor, or 2-0 in favor of the Pirates. Top 4 coming up. 2-0 Pirates. It's Joe, Castro, and Bay. Joe, Castro, Bay. These guys got everything started last half inning. We'll see if they can do it again. Let's hope not. Top 4 coming up. The Cardinals signed Get Rich Hill because they love old pitchers like that. I'm surprised you guys didn't get Rich Hill. You guys do have that history. I mean, you could always trade Jordan Walker to the Tigers for Eduardo Rodriguez or Jonathan Scope, and your team would be immediately improved with them guys. You can't tell me that Scope wouldn't be a second baseman on your team. One of them. One of the, he's one of the second basemen in the National League at that point. You can't tell me that wouldn't be true if you traded for him. So, he's up there. He's up there with the other MLB second baseman that would be in the National League. So, he's up there. Almost, he was in consideration for a platinum glove. Yeah, that's pretty good. He's a good guy. Believes in Jesus Christ. Pays his taxes on time. One of, a hero from Curacao. Hey, the game's back on. Can Jordan Walker say he's like the hero of Curacao? I don't think so. We basically have the Batman of Curacao on our team, and Amir won't like give up a future guy who's going to go to the Hall of Fame as a visitor often in Jonathan Scope for some prospect. It's crazy. 0-1. Erod getting a Cy Young would be one of the funniest twists to all this season. I'd be like, well, we had a pretty good season, kind of. Statistically, it was good. They are going to call that ball 1. Misses just outside. Oh, Garrett Cole? Yeah. I hope his name's Garrett and I just didn't give him the name Garrett for no reason. That'll be called strike 2. I heard he's having a nice bounce back here. Joe is 1 for 1. Here's the pitch. And now he's 1 for 2 with the strikeout. And 1 away here to start off the 4th. And now up is Castro. He's big. He's fast. They call him Big Fast Guy. Pretty good nickname, right? It's I think it's a unique nickname.
Ramirez and Wayne Underwood Jr.
You know,
Was really good. Both of those guys attacking the strike
quick,
zone.
fast guy wears 13. That's my nickname for him.
First and third, no outs.
Oh, he wears 14.
Felt like at that time,
Damn, I forgot his nickname already. It was too complicated.
just in a good spot to kind of put together a little rally and battle our way back in. It was still
The nickname was too much. I put too many words into it. What's up, Keith? I have a rivalry with one of my schools,
off the end of the bat of Rodolfo Castro and
like student
getting a new weapon.
resource people named Keith. I've had it since 2012. Every time we see each other, we shoot dirty looks, and fucking when we have to deal with each other, there's a lot of shit talking underneath our breaths. A really aggressive time. I don't know why he's like this to a student.
Yes, goes with traditional signs and not the pitch count.
You like that?
Yeah, it's like real hard beef.
Eduardo Rodriguez, we see him giving signs.
1-1. Fuck, a home run.
Left field, hit pretty well, and leaping, and it's clear the deck time. Cannonball coming for Rodolfo.
Well, Keith, it looks like the Pirates are up 3-0 in this one. You guys might be taking this one.
3-0 lead in the fourth.
Tigers are kind of dead on offense early here, and you guys now are up 3-0 on a solo homer by Castro. Bay is going to be the next hitter up.
What a great looking swing. 104.1 off the bat. 375 feet. Pull the cutlass out.
We were 21-9. Now we're 22-20. Jeez, what's your losing streak right now? If there is one,
Brownie, we saw him holding the cutlass.
if it's just a couple games, then disregard.
It was, yep.
What's up, Scotty?
You know what?
How's it going, man?
This wasn't the one. Let me go get a new one.
Seen your streams have been doing a lot better, Scott.
G1 Bay.
You starting to get more consistent with the Orioles fans, it looks like.
Castro, the home run
Might as well cover them, man. Just take the fucking
this season by Rodriguez.
Yeah, I'm off today, so I didn't have to worry about missing this one.
Now I know it was there. I saw Bones bring it out before the game. Chopper.
Ground ball.
Base on first, and
And the Tigers get the second out of the inning.
Bay by half a step. Another look at the home run swing by Rodolfo Castro.
Well, this is a cutter. He was trying to get in underneath the hands, just left it out over the middle part of the plate.
So now we'll see Owings up with two away, but the Pirates have a run across, making it 3-0. It's not looking so hot here early on for the Tigers here in the top of the fourth.
Out of the reach over that wall.
It helps when the Orioles, yeah.
Talking about that yesterday. There's a home run.
Well, same with the Tigers, Blue. They've been a lot better this year.
They didn't change that right there on the left field.
Yeah, Ohtani's always gonna. But I think the Angels also have a weirdly big fan base.
The gap between the original wall was there, but I can't remember what year it was. I think it was 2000.
1-1.
They added the bullpens back there in left field.
A lot of Japanese people come through.
Changed the number, but I thought we were told
You're just like, oh shit, I can't read what anybody's saying.
numbering or whatever.
I think we've covered an Ohtani start on the stream, and I'm pretty sure what happens is just a lot of Japanese people come through.
You see it right there. So that
But it's like, all right, this rules. I don't give a shit. This is awesome. What's up, everybody?
actually sunk them down a little bit. The guys sit underneath that glass on the wall.
And they like praise Ohtani like in this really like. It feels like the translation makes it sound way more like lovey-dovey than what they're, I think, actually trying to communicate.
3-0 lead.
Unless they're just crazy and actually believe some of that shit. Anyway, the guy strikes out. It'll be Baez, Torkelson, and Haas. Baez, Torkelson, and Haas. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Pirates added their lead on a solo homer by Castro, making it 3-0. Tigers need to get some runs back here with Baez, Torkelson, and Haas up. Pretty good shot. I don't know. We'll see if they can cash in here. Still early in the game, so, something should give. You have 13% from Japan. Yeah, it's pretty crazy when you do Angels. I think the Giants are a similar way. They have a pretty big fan base in Japan. Dodgers, Ohtani, 600 million. Sheesh. Guardians or Dodgers. Wonder why the Guardians. Arenado, Ben. Yeah, the Cards and Arenado. It looked like the Cardinals kind of came back to earth a little bit yesterday from their 18-run destruction. And then me and Amir got into one of the weirdest, like, very, I don't even know what to consider that argument, what that was. Very nuanced argument on when teams lose and if score is inevitably indicative of how close the game actually was. In my opinion, it's not. I often don't consider score. Like, I think you have to go through and look at the box scores because, like, Amir, like, for example, I would say, like, our games, in one of our games, it wasn't close and you guys probably dominated us. If I remember right, in that game, the only reason we won by 1 is because we, like, scored a shitload of runs in, like, the 9th inning and walked it off. Like, we stole a game essentially from you guys late in that. And, like, when I look at that, you would think it was a close game, but in reality, it like wasn't. You guys just dominated and then we stole it at the end. That's kind of more my point of, like, I don't know if score indicates necessarily what the outcome of the game. And I don't think I was saying that very clearly last night. I was trying to think about how I could have worded my argument a little better. Here's the 0-1 from Rich Hill with the Baez up. They'll call that ball 1. Or, like, sometimes, like, 1-run scores don't really mean anything because, like, a team will have led, like, 5-0 in the whole game, and then say, like, in the 9th inning or something, somebody hits a grand slam with 2 outs, and then, like, the next guy gets out in a fly out. It's like, was that game ever really actually close? You got 700? Hell yeah, man. Just got to keep grinding. The views eventually start going up with the live streams. Just got to remember to fill out your keyword section and stuff like that. You know where that is, right, Scott? 1-2 here on Baez after a foul ball. When you go into the video details section, there's, like, a whole little separate category for, like, video tags. Always make sure that's, like, filled out with, like, what you would search for to find the game you want to watch on the internet. Like, it would be like Angels versus Orioles live stream, Angels versus Orioles full game, Angels versus Orioles game. And Baez will be called out on strikes. That'll be 1 away. Something like that. Like, I think those are important. You got 1,000 views on a Kyle Farmer video. Nice.
If that was a curveball coming out of that same plane, it's going to end up in the dirt. So, frozen there.
Yeah, you know, you always have time. Even if you got to start a few minutes late, I would always recommend making sure that's filled out the best you can. Even if it's just like a few keywords, like always put like the 2 teams, you know, always put, for example, it'd be like for this one, Pirates versus Tigers live stream, Pirates versus Tigers, Pirates versus Tigers full game. And then I'd put Tigers live stream and Pirates live stream. And then I'd put the word Pirates and I'd put the word Tigers. That's really, and like, that's how your stream is searchable. And you'll pop up in every one of those searches for those words as like a live stream that's active. I would recommend always doing that. You'll notice a stat increase in your reaction, in your live viewings. Title helps, but it's not like, you know, guaranteed to do anything. 2-2. 1 out here. Baez went down on strikes. Torkelson the hitter. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout like a lot of the guys before him. Hill's been kind of carving the Tigers up. He's got 6 strikeouts, allowed just 1 hit, giving up 1 walk through 3 1/3. It's always one of my biggest suggestions to people is that, oh, Torkelson turns on it. Foul. Damn. It's a full count on Torkelson, though. Torkelson literally missed it by like an inch, dude. Boomed it. Anyway, we'll see what the next full count is. Yep. Yeah, Scotty. Yeah, it's always, you know, just things I've noticed that help my streams out a little bit. Even when I was on my channel with like 300 people, like I think that was one of the biggest ways people would find my streams.
him explaining to me. It's like,
Yeah, but there's a few things you'd want to change, like who they're playing and stuff like that. I usually just copy and paste them for a whole series. I'll just be like copy paste. There's a copy button on there, in the YouTube studio. Like I can show it during the next break. That'll be for Spencer Torkelson walks. Very good at bat there by Torque. You just kind of go into your video details and you can just copy them. You can copy your tags. You don't need to save them anywhere. You just copy them. You want to use them again. There's a little there's like a click to copy button. It's very convenient. You get up to 500 words. Very good. It's very nice. Utilize it. I need to start. I got to learn about hashtags a little bit and how I should incorporate those into my description of my videos. I don't know if I want to use them though. 2-0. Yeah, hashtags are very different from keyword tags. Don't get them mixed up. Oh, I call that a strike. That was a bit of a bad call. Us is down or up 2-1 now. Don't really like that call. 1 on, 1 out here in the inning. Tigers could use a run or a big hit here to get them back into this game. It's 3-0 Pirates. Haas swings and misses. It'll be, well, he fouls it away. 2-2. A little extra base power here. Something from somebody. Haas had all them home runs and like that. Haas had all them home runs like a week ago and ain't done shit since.
2 outs right here with 1 pitch. Keep that pitch count down around 60 pitches. 4 innings, give him an opportunity to...
That's fair enough, Scott. I understand. Yeah, I know. It's just a suggestion to help out. Damn it, man. That's another strikeout. Haas is called out. Uh-oh. I think Haas is getting ejected. Yeah, he's about to get tossed. Oh no, so is AJ Hinch. I think he's arguing. And AJ Hinch just got tossed out of the game. It looks like the Tigers are sick of this guy's officiating. Hashtags, yeah, those help. I'm sure they do.
AJ's probably going to get his money's worth right here. He probably didn't feel like he said anything or did anything there to warrant an ejection.
Well, it's nice to see AJ actually standing up for the Tigers because it's like, Jesus Christ.
Great theater for us, but they're acting like nothing's happening. Pretty good little argument going. Old school.
God damn, AJ's really not letting this shit go. Hell yeah, AJ, let him know. You know you're doing a shitty job when AJ Hinch gets really pissed off. I think he's got like 4 career ejections at this point. Oh yeah, that was... Dude, what the fuck was that? Umps are really kind of cheesing it up for the Pirates here this afternoon. Good God. You know he wanted to call that a strike so bad. Ball 1 to Jonathan Scope. 2 down now with the runner at first.
But you see, AJ was just saying something, and he was going back to the dugout. I don't think he really thought, and you can tell by his reaction there, that he said anything.
Yeah, we get... Yeah, I don't know what's up with umpiring. It feels like the umpires, as much as I want to defend them... have gotten worse this year, and it seems like they're purposely getting worse, and I'm not really sure what it's like. Why are you guys doing this? Like, is it a rebellion because you know you're getting replaced? That'll be called strike 1. 2-1. Has anyone else felt like that though? It's like, why does it feel like this? Like last year it didn't seem this bad, or the year before, or the year before. Foul ball, 2-2. So this inning will be coming to a close pretty soon after Scope strikes out. The new umpires special all over the map. Yeah, like you can have a weird strike zone. Like I don't care if you're a little like you don't call things low, but you call things a little high. You call things a little inside. You call things a little outside. You call things, you know, if you have your ways as an umpire, you know, that's fine. That's just who you are. Like even down to handedness. Some guys call outs to like. Some guys call low balls to righties. Some call high balls or low strikes to righties. Some guys are, you know, inside to righties is a strike, but inside to lefties is a ball. And outside to righties is a ball. Inside to lefties, you know, outside to lefties is a strike. Like, you know, as long as they're consistent in the way, that's a ground out. We'll head to the top of the 5th here. Tigers lead 3-0. Or Pirates lead 3-0. We're getting kind of smoked up here right now. Hill pitching very well, though. Can't take that away. It'll be Hedges, Hayes, and Reynolds. Hedges, Hayes, and Reynolds. 9-1-2. Let's hope the Tigers can get them quickly here to try to get some of these runs back. Top of the 5th, coming up after a quick break. I don't think you could challenge pitches. No, it sounds like robo-umps are coming, which is fine. As long as they keep fielding umpires, because those guys are pretty much always right. I mean, there's occasionally like they miss on some stuff, but it's always like the toe touched the foot bag a microsecond before the foot did. You know what I mean? Like that's just human error. That's fine. But like balls and strikes at this point, since there's a better system that seems to be available and it seems to be working, we'll see the end of actual umpire. Are they doing robo umps in AA or in AAA now? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's the inconsistent strike zones. They change it up from team to team. Again, I don't consider somebody who, you know, has a weird strike zone as a bad umpire if they're consistent with both teams. It's like that's just their zone, baby. Like those guys will get the playoffs and shit. Guys will like a guy who has a weird strike zone if they're consistent. No one will ever care if they'll be like, this guy calls him low. I fucking hate this guy. But they actually don't have a problem with him as an umpire. Like they just hate that he's a low strike guy. And it is what it is. And you just learn to adjust with him. But you know what you're getting with this guy. He's not going to break. He's going to call everything the exact same for every hitter 100% of the time. He's, you know, that's an umpire guys really like to see out there. Yeah, no, that's how it works. The way the robo umps work is basically there's a guy behind home plate still, and he gets a the pitch comes and it like detects where it is and it sends a scanner to the umpire, and as long as it's not like an egregious mess up, like it's like right down the middle, it calls it a ball. I think the umpire can overrule it and call strikes. Correct? That's how it works, at least in the high A and American baseball. Like that's the one the MLB's funding. It's like the system where basically the ump has like a thing in his hand, like a pitch counter, like in Little League. I've used them. I know exactly what these things are. But it gives you the call, and there's a way they can override it if it's a mistake. So for example, pitch down the middle, call the ball. Everybody knows it's a strike. He can override it and call strike. Pitch way the fuck outside gets called a strike on accident. Well, that can be override and call the ball. They have overrides available. But for the most part, something touches the corner, you'll never get an override. Whatever that thing decides, it's a fucking strike or a ball. It seems like a very good system, by the way. Go watch some of them robo umps. They're very cool. Because again, the ump just gets a little thing and just reads that. He just goes, he sees the pitch and makes sure it's right, and then he looks down and sees strike and calls it. And there's still field umpires. There's no robo umps for anything but balls and strikes. It's still everybody's still in the field. Blue. They're not going to go because position umpires aren't the problem. Like those guys are fine. I've never heard anybody bitch about a field umpire. Like, damn it, he's so bad at third base umpiring, or he's so bad at middle infield umpire. Like, no, that doesn't happen. Full count now for Rodriguez or for Hedges. The umps are for, you know, again, and only reason I like robo umpiring is because I think personally pitching has gotten too fast. That'll be the first out of the inning. Erod fields it well, flips it over to the first baseman, 1 away. Now up is the top of the order for the Pirates with Hayes due up. I think what it is when you have guys averaging 94-mile-an-hour sliders nowadays and 92-mile-an-hour sinkers, I don't think the human eye is sensitive enough or quick enough or the brain is fast enough to process that in real time. So I think that's part of the reason umpiring's gotten kind of bad. I don't even know if umpires have gotten worse. I just think that the eye is just like we just like, oh, we don't really catch up anymore to that. That'll be strike 1. 1-1 for Hayes as he swings and misses. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, Galarraga. Yeah, I mean, it happens. those are just more common mistakes. Like if you think about it, those are just literal mistakes. Pitching stuff, like, you know, but like pitching stuff you get mad about because they're like consistently missing, and it's like maybe that guy just doesn't see it very well because the pitch is moving 100 miles an hour and sliding out of the way, and it looks slower to us on TV. Like there's like a literal misconnection there. I don't think we're fast enough to detect pitching changes like that. That'll be the second out of the inning. And now that we have technology, I think we should, you know, for the sake of umpiring, let umpires start training on fielding a lot better, become more adept at like the fielding stuff, judgment calls. You know, let their eyes develop and sharpen. Consider a new umpire position. Because essentially now behind home plate, you could just, you know. Yeah, at some point they're going to review that and let it change it. I'm sure that Galarraga is still campaigning to Major League Baseball to get that overturned. And I think at some point they're going to relent. There's 2 away, by the way. Hayes. Ah, damn it. Reynolds gets a base hit. That'll be a double for Reynolds at least. Yeah, he's in there. Oh. And the ball got away, but he stays at second. So Reynolds has a 2-out double now. Hopefully the Tigers can pitch around this.
2 strikes on him, and did a really nice job of not trying to do.
Yeah, it's supposed to be where it crosses the plate,
It looks like that change up on the outer edge, just
or where it comes in relation to the plate or something. It's like a very specific spot. Like it's like as soon as it, like, say the plate's here, and as soon as it crosses like that ang, it's like where it catches it. Hey, 21 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Thank you very much. We hit the like goal. It's 0-1. This is definitely not our day. We can't hit. Erod's kind of been erratic pitching. Ah, shit, that's going to score a run. That'll be a base hit. Runner's going to score. It's 4-0. Tigers looking like they're going to get... This is probably GG's for Detroit today. It's just not Erod's day. Elrod today, unfortunately.
Nice to see Kutch feeling good. We were talking about it in his last at-bat, kind of coming out of the box a little gingerly and got him a fastball on the outer edge.
But it's a bunch of right-handed hitting people, so it is what it is.
Kutch is taking the fastball up or up.
They hit well, or they're hitting well to contact. It is what it is. Tigers could still, they're still in this game. It's only the 5th inning. We're only down 4, but they just kind of feel dead at the plate today. Are they pulling Erod right now? Feels a little early to pull him. It's only been 4 runs. I know there's a mound visit going on. Okay, never mind. They're not pulling him. All right, never mind.
I'm going to go with a shark fin.
I like that.
Shark fin for Carlos.
Yeah, this has worked. Thank you, by the way, at home.
Strike 1 here to Santana. Runner at first, 2 away. The Pirates have another run across this inning, making it 4-0. After a double by Reynolds, and McCutchen drove him in. Ball 1 down low outside. I mean, hopefully they trade him, but kind of doubt they will. Yeah, I mean, this will probably be his last inning. I would imagine he finishes it. But yeah, the pitch count's ridiculous. I mean, he's been kind of erratic today. Better than your team, Jack. Yeah. 2-2. Ah, shit. Yeah, Rodriguez just didn't have it today. He's been super wild. Oh, well. He's had a bunch of good starts in a row, so every so often messing up and not having a good one, you know. He is Erod. He's not like it's not like he's like a top tier pitcher in the league. He's just fucking Erod. That's what I mean, Scotty. People act like it's like, yeah, I think we're like 4 games out of the whole thing. If we could somehow turn it around, win this, and sweep the Nats, I think we'd be in first place if everything went just right for us. Damn it. Santana walks. That's not good. And now up is Connor Joe with 2 on and 2 out here in the top of the 5th. Will they let Erod finish? They're going to let him keep pitching. Sitting at 94 pitches. Or 91, sorry. Or is that 94? I can't really tell. Excuse me.
Today it was the Hedges double that brought in the first 2 runs.
Ah, shit. Ball 1.
Ball 1 strike. That inning began with a base hit.
Almost hit him.
The second inning, then Castro walked.
4-0 Pirates lead here in the top of the 5th. Tigers really could use a big out here. There is 2 outs, but there's 2 on, and a big hit here could possibly make this a quite the insurmountable score. Ah, come on. How is that not a strike?
Made the 1 for 3, then Brian Hayes lined out to center field to end the inning.
Great take by Connor Joe. A nice job holding the barrel back.
Goodness gracious. Squeezed. 2-1 count, 2 on, 2 out. It's the top of the 5th, and that should be the 3rd out. And it is. All right, let's head to the bottom of the 5th, and maybe the Tigers can get something going here, jumpstart them a little bit. Something. It'll be Cabrera, Short, and Rogers. Cabrera, Short, Rogers here in the bottom of the 5th. Can somebody get something started here for the Tigers as they trail 4-0 now? Eesh. No, it's what do you mean Twitter animal stuff? I don't know if I want to know about that. I don't really leave sports Twitter when I go on there. I just kind of do sports, look at sports stuff. I got my Twitter feed almost curated back to normal again. A lot of ignoring, a lot of muting stuff. I mean, it's quite the process to get it back to just sports, but I've almost got it. No, what about all that shit? I had to block a lot of stuff too, which is annoying. I hate blocking stuff because it feels like bitch made, but I just literally just want my Twitter to be about sports. I'm like, I have this for sports news. If there was a better way to get sports news, I wouldn't even fucking have one of these things. Don't care about anything else on that website other than the sports. And when Blue Sky officially launches, then I won't even have to worry about that because everybody's going to go over Blue Sky. So fucking, it'll be much easier on me. As long as that happens, then I'm done. I'm just going to delete that fucking shit site. I'd be so happy. Be like, thank God. Now I can get my sports news somewhere else. That's about the only reason I have one of them at this point. Is pretty much everything just sends the news through there or Facebook. Jack Dorsey's new social media company he's been making. Twins have some tough games coming up after the Dodgers. Who do they play?
The 37-year-old first baseman Carlos Santana.
Yeah, Dean, it's a good idea, but since I like to do content stuff on YouTube, I kind of have no real choice but to stay kind of plugged in on certain aspects. Like if I didn't, my YouTube channel would suffer because I wouldn't know anything that's ever going on in the sports world. See, I've even considered having to buy one of them blue check marks. because it's only like $9, and I'm pretty sure it would help my channel out tremendously to get one.
High throw, but all day for Santana to go up and get
Like I kind of want to like do a quick check and see like does it actually like create a funnel to get my channel more like exposure.
Well, Rich Hill starts off by getting in on the hands of Miguel Cabrera.
You're gonna get all the OG names. I think they have them protected like they do on Twitter.
In a couple of days, but I just as soon sit here at Comerica Park.
Yeah, Dean, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm like, damn, I kind of need to. But then also I'm like, I don't feel like paying $9. Not worth it.
Rich Hill.
Saw him out yesterday doing some early
There's one out here in the inning.
drills with his footwork. He's got some
Short the hitter, he's got a 1-1 count. Hill still pitching. He's kind of just carving up Detroit through 4 1/3 and make that 4 2/3 on a ground out, and they pick it 2 away.
Brian Hayes.
Angels, Giants, Blue Jays, and Astros. The Giants aren't too bad. Unless they've improved.
I think we're just so accustomed to seeing him make
Yeah, the only reason to get that kind of thing, though, unless you're just like a tryhard, is if you do make content creation, I'm sure it actually does help. You know what I mean? Because it puts you at the top of searches. It comes easier to find your material. You pop up probably more randomly in random people that you don't know. You know what I mean? Like, there probably is like a weird benefit to it.
Chopper.
Those fat guys behind home plate flashing their big bellies.
That's what you're talking about.
Ah, damn it, dude.
nice little reaction from Carlos.
Tigers ground out. That was a bad inning for Detroit. They trail 4-0. This looks like a game they're not going to win, but maybe there's something brewing here in these later innings. Top of the 6th coming up. It'll be Castro, who's got a solo homer. Bay and Owings. Castro, Bay, and Owings do up here in the top 6. 4-0 Pirates. Commercial break. We'll unmute it as soon as possible. Yeah, it's not going good. Tigers looking like shit. Kind of looks like the inverse of yesterday's game. The Tigers win 4-0 yesterday. Now the Pirates are up 4-0. It's like it's almost similar scoring innings too. It's kind of creepy. Yeah, probably blue. Well, Twitter wasn't making money before. I don't know. You could see. I mean, unless you get some Saudi investors and they just start pumping it full. I don't know. It's good for sports news. That's all I know. Because everybody uses it. So once that goes away, it's pretty much useless to me. I don't care what political people are doing at all. I don't care what any of them nerds are up to. They're like, we're filing impeachment on some fucking other nerd. And I'm like, I don't give a flying fuck about any of this. Why do I care? I don't care what some nerds are doing. The fuck? I get on the internet to read about fucking political nerds and student government people in real life fucking crying about shit all the time. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think the audience of Tucker Carlson, which is primarily geriatrics watching Fox, are gonna go get onto Twitter to watch Tucker. I think they're just gonna move on to the next big show on Fox that gets pumped in front of them. You got to remember that the primary demographics of Tucker Carlson were people in their late 60s and older. Not exactly the most savvy internet users that know how to operate live streams. We'll see, though. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm guessing it's going to go from, you know, what was he getting, tens of millions of people on his evening broadcast to several 100,000. I know 0 people in my real life that watch Tucker. You know who I know? Actually, never mind. My grandpa watches Tucker because he doesn't like him. And he yells at the TV and watches Tucker. That's Tucker's core audience is old people. I'm telling you guys. It's just mainly like they pop it on in front of old people and they just go, "Oh, I agree." It's just like nothing. I don't care about any of the politics stuff, whatever. But I don't think Tucker is going to be that big of a deal. Again, you have to consider his core audience. It's not internet watchers. It's like our grandparents. It's like grandparents and stuff. Nothing against the guy. Again, he was very successful. I wish him all the, good luck to him. But I don't see his numbers being as big. Oh yeah, he'll make his money. Yeah, I'm not trying to say he's not going to make a ton of money and not be successful. Dude, if he has 100,000 people watching an internet stream, that's fucking crazy. I'd kill to have even 100. You know what I mean? That's still like, it's wildly successful. But I think part of his huge numbers that everybody talks about all the time, it's like, well, kind of built in due to the network. 1-2 count now on Bay. 1 away here in the 6th. Tyler Alexander took over, if I didn't mention that. Yeah, it would be fine. I'm not saying he's not going to make money and not be successful. I'm just saying I don't think it'll be enough to save Twitter and make Twitter profitable. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. 2-2. They obviously got a lot smarter people that ran the risks on signing Tucker to that platform, so maybe they know something I don't. I'm not an expert on these things. If I was, I'd be probably a lot more famous and a lot more, or at least a lot more successful than I am. Hey, a kid got a ball. He's about to start crying. I think he caught it. Hey, congrats to that kid. I think he made a good play out there. That'll be ball 3.
Greg, I thought we might have a chance of a foul ball here in the booth. Yeah, this ballpark.
Yeah, it's a broken site. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, here's a full count offering to Bay, and he pushes it into center field, and Vierling watches it. Yeah, that's a base hit. I don't know. We looked dead at the plate today. We'll see, though. We still have a few innings left, so I guess anything could happen.
Oh, nice.
Some even say anything can happen. If you believe.
There's Matt. Matt Capps right there. Greg Brown. Look at this surprise bunt by Owings. Wow.
Ah, come on. Make a play on a ball. That's clearly never going to go foul. Come on, short. All right, well, another kind of a defensive stupidness there, and a bunt base hit happens. It'll be 2 on and 1 out. Ugh. That was never going foul, short. I don't know what short was doing, but he probably could have fielded that a very long time ago and just ran. Well, this ain't going good, folks. Now up his Hedges. Hopefully he hits a ground ball and into a double play. He pops out. Should be an infield fly. Oh, never mind. It's in foul territory. 1 away. Torkelson squeezes it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Pretty good idea situation. Now there's 2 on and 2 out. But we are at the top of the lineup, which is always a little frightening. It's Cabrian Hayes. If they score it all. If not, then whatever. We'll see. Well, yeah, base hit. Yeah, this is pretty ugly after that. We're getting our teeth kicked in. Not our night. Pirates wanted the W more by if that starts happening. 0-1 here on Hayes. Hayes is over for 3 with the strikeout. What's up, Flame? Still can't watch any Tigers games. I have MLB Network that I pay for. Yeah, Michael, that's the bitch a bit. If I remember right, MLB, didn't I tell you about MLB66.ir? Hill back to the mound. That's a fly out there. Tigers get out of what was a bad start to the inning. Good job there by Detroit's pitching to get around that little little snafu. It'll be 4-0 Tigers into the bottom of the 6th. Maybe the Tigers can put up a run or two to start to chip away at this 4-0 lead. Pirates lead 4-0. It's the top of the order for Detroit, so that's always a plus. Vierling, Ibanez, and Baez. Third time through against Hill. Let's see if they can make some noise. Small commercial break, then the game will pop back on. Oh, your wife? Oh, well, yeah, just type in MLB66.ir. Obviously, you might have to play around, do a little bit of site navigating. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Just look around. It's all right on the screen. That should work. Thanks to everyone who's left a like on the stream as well. I know we were at like 21 or maybe 22 likes last time I looked. I appreciate you. Good looking out. You're helping the stream out a tremendous amount. We're at 23. If you haven't done so, consider doing so. It'll help us out even more, get some more people in here, and you know, just help us just get close to 30. And I don't know. What's a good thing leaving a like could do? It'll what do you guys not like? It'll stop that evil man. Nah, I don't know what joke I was gonna make there. Never mind. I was gonna make a fucked up joke right there. I'm gonna say, every like stops that evil man, Chris Hansen, from spying on people all the time. Yeah, exactly. Amir knows what I'm talking about. See, Amir, you shouldn't have typed that shit. You shouldn't have typed that because now you regret it. Now you regret it. See, Amir, now you regret it. Carpenter, he had like discomfort, so I think he's dealing with a little bit more problems. He was doing like a rehab. Ah, damn it. Vierling flies out on the first pitch. One away here in the bottom of the 6th. Vierling flies out on the first pitch. It's not looking like it's our day. Rich Hill's only at like 76 pitches right now. Who knows with Carey, though? I hope he recovers quickly. His shoulder must be pretty bad. Ibanez is up now. He's 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Blah. Jeez, huge swing. Oh, 1-1. Yeah, Blue. That was yeah, it was a dirty joke. I'm glad you caught on quickly.
2-1 on Ibanez.
Yeah, it was a pretty funny joke too, in my opinion.
Center field. And now Bay has to go back a little bit.
Especially because I stole it from a comedian. Not gonna say who or where, but if you know, you know. If not, then you know you're not a very cool person to me. 2 down in the inning after a fly out. Baez is up.
Thinking about you, PJ.
Blue is offended for the fictional children.
We need to fly out to center field.
Yeah, that'd be great. Three assists by the third baseman last inning. 3 putouts by the center fielder here. Send along our best to David Jaros. I believe his dad will be 89 today. Big Pirates fan. 0-2 on Baez. He has struck him out.
Could be worse. You could leave your kids around a bunch of white ladies and, you know, a bunch of white lady teachers, and your fucking kids are not safe. We know what white lady teachers do to kids behind them closed doors. Fucking pedophiles.
Bouncing ball fair. Deep third throw.
And that'll be the third out of the inning. Baez grounds out. Good play by the third baseman over there, Hayes.
He does, and he gets his feet squared, throws a perfect strike across the diamond.
Yeah, I'm just making jokes. But either way, it is a true statement that like 6 teachers in the United States, 6 women teachers, have been arrested for having sex with their underage students in like a 4-day span. It was a pretty crazy run. Just throwing their whole life away for some 16-year-olds. It's just like, you could have did so much better. At least 2 of you aren't even ugly. CJX, I agree. But, you know, now they're pedophiles for life, which kind of sucks. She's just doing her job, trying to prepare him to be an adult. I don't understand the problem. Fucking weak ass kids telling. I'd have never told. The teachers, I'd have been like, oh, this is the greatest day ever. No one will ever get to find out about my triumph here, but damn, this is cool. I'd have behaved really badly though in that class. I don't know how they're getting caught. That's the thing. It's like, the fuck are you doing telling anybody? I guess unless it fucked the kid up. I guess, you know, it could mess a kid up. I guess not everybody's a degenerate. I wanted to fuck half his teachers. I was like, damn, all these chicks are hot. Why are all my teachers hot? Every fucking year my teachers are good looking. I hate this school.
Come to PNC Park this weekend, starting Friday night, Sunday afternoon, Kids Day. Join us for the fun and games at the Family Fun Zone.
Yeah, that was crazy. I forgot her name. That prisoner and that prison guard, like the little short frumpy lady, and like that was a crazy. What was her name again? What's up, Flame? Oh no, the fake guy's back. What's up, dude? Don't. By the way, a Flamer, don't fuck with me on other people's streams. I'll give you a warning here. I know exactly who you are. I'll never blow your spot up. Just don't mess with me on other people's channels. Let me be in peace. I only know by like her circumstance, and I know how you operate, and I'm like, oh, all right, I know who this is. Yeah. I can't, Jags. I can't tell who it is. I just can't because I don't want to blow a spot up. Anyway, it's a 1-2 count here for Reynolds.
2-2.
That's exactly what happened, Michael. Kids are stupid. 2-2 count for Mr. Reynolds. And he pokes it again into the right field. This one will only be a single, though. And it'll be leadoff man on here in the top of the 7th. 4-0 still for the Pirates. And they threaten now with the runner on and nobody out. Eesh. Pirates warming up number 43 in the bullpen. Stevenson, I guess. Don't really know who that is.
Well, if it is, I kind of get it. Looking at the bottom of the 7th inning, you got Torkelson, Haas, Scope.
The hitter is McCutcheon now. I thought I already said that, but I was thinking back. I was like, no, I didn't. Oops. McCutcheon's the hitter. It's 0-1. Follows away the first offering. We'll see what Alexander has for him next. Do. Top 7. Wait, oh, he dropped it. Oh, man, why is Scope out there? Jesus fucking Christ. Well, Scope dropped a very routine ball. Should have been a double play, but Scope just drops it. Why is he on the field? Like, I genuinely don't get why we keep playing this fucking guy. Like what exact reason do we keep Scope playing for? Well, 2 on and nobody out on what should have been a routine double play.
But what I mean by that right there,
Man, Scope's supposed to be a good fielder too. Like that's the only reason he wasn't cut. Ugh.
on the bag instead of his left foot on the bag, come across.
we lose.
Gotta get that first out before you worry about the second out.
Well, I don't think this game's gonna end too well for us. We'll see though.
We saw him last night.
Nah, Scope sucks, Jack. Again, what's your team? You didn't answer my question from earlier. I'm only gonna ask you one more time before I get rid of you, because you're clearly that troll guy.
0 for 2 with
But
a walk.
no, Scope's old as shit, dude. No, he's bad at everything in baseball. He was good at shift defense.
Quite a bit outside.
0-1. One and one.
2 walks allowed by Eduardo.
Should be 2-0, but the umps gave the Tigers a really good call on that first pitch. I don't know why they called that a strike. It was nowhere near the zone. Santana's the hitter, so this is pretty bad for us. It'll be fouled away, strike 2. 1-2 now. Pirates fan, Jack. Let me go to your channel. Let me guess. When was this, man? Oh no, okay, you're a real person. Interesting.
Catcher some time.
I don't know if you want to play this game, Jack, because your team is probably just about the exact same thing as us.
That umpire ejected A.J. Hinch in the 4th inning.
Well, that's game.
Base hit into left
Well, it looks like you guys are taking game 2. My team is playing like doo-doo today.
Go to third on the double by
And they just let the ball go underneath them. Oof.
The Pirates have scored 5 runs today.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Jack.
That ends another streak.
Well,
Scored 4
that's the end for the Tigers.
in 14
I don't think we're going to be able to come back from this one. They're not even, I don't even know what the fuck we're doing today.
No outs here in the top of the 7th inning.
GG's, Pirates fans. You guys take game 2.
Up in the zone.
So we'll split this one.
Staying through that, square in the base.
Kind of sucks it isn't a 3-gamer. I don't know why this is only a 2-game series.
Base running by Brian Reynolds, knowing at second base his position right there. He's just got to make sure he
What?
gets down, scores easily.
No, Jack, I'm not triggered, dude. I think you're the one that's triggered. You're the one running around saying teams suck and shit. Are you upset? Show us on the dial where the Tigers hurt you. Ah, damn.
Base hit into center field with the infield
Well, this is getting ugly.
McCutcheon
We may be ending.
held at third.
We'll see how the bottom of the 7th goes. The Tigers don't score any runs. We may call it here. This is starting to get pretty embarrassing. 6-0 now with runners at the corners and nobody out. Top 7.
Another hit.
Fair enough. Fair enough, Jack.
Position.
Another pitch up in the strike zone. That one on the inner edge at least.
I just don't watch blowouts. Personally, I don't enjoy blowouts in either direction.
Field drawn.
When it's like 7-8-0 and we're in like the bottom of the 7th and it's still 7 or 8-0 after that, it's like, all right, I'm done here. This game is over.
Held up. Ball 1 on Castro.
Tigers are dead in the water. Pirates just came out to hit. Tigers didn't have shit going for them this afternoon. They got to beat. I'm sure if you're a Pirates fan, you're enjoying this game. You're probably like, oh, thank God, maybe we're not dead. Maybe we're over the slump.
11 hits for Pittsburgh.
Like, all right, nice to see our team that started 20-9. Tigers are just a weird, inconsistent, messy team that sometimes look good and sometimes looks bad. And this is their bad game. Which is pretty weird because usually the Erod start we win in a series. But hey, you know, shit happens.
2-2.
Such is the fun of a super young team. Time to find the whiskey and hit the couch. There you go, Blue. Hello, Allison.
Ground ball right side and past Scope into
Oh my
right
God,
field.
Scope, man, that was a
Still
routine.
nobody out.
Why is Scope
7-0.
still...
squared that one up pretty good. That's a play I think.
How did
Jonathan
Scope
Scope
not
said
field
he
that
had to
shit,
make.
dude? Oh goodness, it's 7-0 now. It's still runners at the corners, nobody out. This is getting ugly. Pirates are beating the dog piss out of us.
Castro does a nice job.
What is Scope even doing? This is twice now. Scope has just kind of screwed everything up. Routine double play ball. Scope somehow just doesn't field it.
Get that run in.
They give him a hit.
Being rewarded with a base hit.
Get rid of him.
T1 Bay.
I call that strike one, saying he went.
7-0.
Pirates are fine.
Breakout game the Pirates have been waiting for today here in Detroit.
Yeah, Scope's pushing people back into alcoholism. It's a sad day.
Now some will say
Ball
it
one.
was the open that we did.
Alexander should be out of this inning. He's pitched very fieldable baseballs. I don't know what's
We will
supposed to.
not take credit for this.
Greg, what's the score? Oh yeah, 7.
What inning, by the way?
In the 7th.
Thank you very much. But we will not take credit for this.
Nope. No sir.
People said it was silly that we were doing the cap stuff and the baseballs. We said sometimes with the changeup, it's up and
Gotta get it up.
Yeah, looks big. I mean, why would we take credit? You mentioned
2-2.
that we're too humble.
We're humble.
Nice.
All the stuff, social media we heard.
Yeah, we'll be dipping out if the Tigers don't put up any kind of an answer in the bottom of the 7th.
Emails.
I don't like blowouts. I get bored.
We read the tweets about how silly it was. 3-2.
Plus, I want to go disc. Joe's the hitter. Who's fucking Bay is the hitter. Sorry.
This is the game. Hopefully this is the game.
2 on, nobody out. Top 7. It's 7-0. Pirates putting the beating on somebody. And hey, they get the first out finally.
Develop some of that confidence. Build some of that confidence. And you know what? We can play with anybody.
Blue, I'm sorry, man. My day's been good. My day's been good, other than the Tigers stinking it up.
The best pitcher. He mentioned
But can't complain otherwise.
this side of Mitch Keller.
I think they're gonna pull the pitcher finally.
Why not?
Yeah. So George Lombard, the acting manager, going to make the change here.
Pitching
Cisnero
change.
coming on after the strikeout of Bay.
What is it gonna be?
Pirates have busted out 7-0 in the 7th.
Alexander's out. New pitcher coming in. Jose Cisneros is going to be the new pitcher. It's a commercial break during a pitching change. Always the worst with pitching changes. It always makes it hard to finish. No, at the course by where I live in Mount Pleasant. It's like right there anyway, so makes a bit of sense, right? Guess it's Central Michigan's course is the technical name if you want to give it one. Zero sugar Pepsi. Nice. How is that? Does it taste good or? You played it? Nice. Yeah, not a bad course. Really easy to go under par with. At least in my opinion, anyway. I don't think I've ever shot a 0 or worse. Damn, still waiting to see. Anyway, it's a pitching change. We'll see what Cisnero can do with 1 on or with 2 on and 1 out. Tigers trail by 7. It's not good. An ugly blowout. Wasn't bad. Sweet.
Presented by the authority of the Pittsburgh Pirates and may not be reproduced or
Yeah, I don't care about any of your Pirates warnings.
descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written.
That stream's doing pretty good for a middle of the afternoon stream on a Wednesday. We got 26 likes. If you haven't done so, consider dropping a like. Helps the stream out, makes it look a little better. The whiskey helped. Probably. Made it hit a little better. I'm not a big Pepsi fan because it tastes it had like I've mixed it before in the past with rum, and whenever I drink it now I just There's an out. Runners have to hold because it was a pop out pretty much in catcher range and, you know, foul territory. Kind of a little infield pop out, if you will. Yeah. 2 out, 2 on. And let's see if the Tigers can wiggle out of this one. Without, you know, without it getting much worse than it already is. 7-0 here with 2 out. We're in the top half of the 7th. We're going to probably call it early in this game because we are doing another stream tonight, this evening. We'll be doing a NFL stream where we talk about top quarterbacks, kind of rank them, and just chit chat about what else is going on in the NFL lately.
Stevenson looks like he'll be coming on. And Hedges isn't done yet. How about Austin?
Ah, God damn it.
The big two
And the bad day gets worse. And it's 8-0 Pirates. Getting our teeth beat in. Not good, not good.
Coming through for the second time today, hunting an early fastball. That one a great pitcher's pitch. Maybe middle part of the plate. He was trying to get on the outer edge or inner edge. Splitting the plate in half, but Austin not waiting around. Gets a pitch he can hit with some guys in scoring position, guys on base. Go ahead and jump that first one. You can put a good swing on.
9 to the plate in this 7th inning. Couple of strikes now on Hayes.
We start talking about football now. This junk is over. I mean, we can. I don't care.
Whatever it takes.
I have a pretty big shock for my -- 1 selection. I don't think anybody's gonna agree with me. I'll give you guys. I'll give my preview now. I think it's Michael McCorkle Jones out of New England. I have pretty good reason to have him at #1.
Have an inning.
I don't know if it's debatable that he's top 5, but
8-0 Pirates.
I'm sure, you know, people will disagree, you know. But, you know, I have my sound reasonings for later. No bias, by the way. I'm not a biased person. I don't believe in bias. The general hat I got on. I have at 32 one sexual assault enabling brother of Jackson Mahomes. Personally, I can't rank a quarterback with who's connected to such devious behavior as Patrick is. I forgot. He went to the Texans, right? Anyway, bottom of the 7th coming up for the Tigers. We'll see how they do. I just have to spin this all the way around. Well, my hair is going to be crazy now. I just spun the whole hat around like a fucking crazy game. Ugh. Yeah, Tigers play Friday. They're off tomorrow. I think they're traveling, so. Well, we'll see if the Tigers can get any runs here. It's 8-0. If the Tigers don't score, I might call it a little early this afternoon. Blue, you know the draft's already happened, right? Stroud's a Texan. I feel bad for the Panthers picking Young. Have you guys seen how tiny this dude is? Hold on, let me show you something. Another little preview for later. Where's? Oh, I can't just. Yeah.
What about that little stretch from the first inning to the first 2 hitters in the second inning? I was going to start calling him Brett.
Let me grab that. Do this. Go down. Here's a picture of. That's Bryce Young. Look how tiny he is. Look at little Bryce Young here. I know it's shit quality, but it is what it is. It's still frame from video. Look out, dude. Like, I'm that. So this is genuinely my build. Like I am literally barely smaller than this. I know I may make jokes and shit, but like, come on, man. My legs might actually be bigger than this. My calves and shit. Like genuinely, you guys are probably bigger than Bryce Young. Like if you work out pretty consistently. Yeah, no, he's physical. Like they're like the same height. He might even be like a smidge taller than Kyler. But Kyler is like a big guy. Torkelson strikes out one away. Like Kyler at least is like a big dude. like built out like this. Like he's got like that baseball player midsection and shit, and like Kyler also has like surreal athleticism to back up his tiny little size. I don't think Bryce Young's anywhere near the same athlete as Kyler. We'll see though. He's just so little. Like not height. I don't know. Height's whatever. They can kind of play around that in the NFL. Especially in the modern era. Here's the 0-1 to Haas. He takes strike 2.
Saturday, 1-2-3 eighth inning against the Orioles in Baltimore.
This is not our Tiger. This is not the game for the Tigers, folks. Like again, we're probably calling it after this half inning if the Tigers can't get some runs in. We'll save a lot of the NFL talk for tonight. Just remember, we are going to do an NFL stream probably around 8 o'clock. We'll probably schedule it for like 8 to 10 or so. Maybe a little later. Sure, Elliot. Yeah, not a problem.
Robert Stevenson picking up right where Rich Hill left off. A couple of strikeouts here.
And here's Scope to probably get out. Appreciate everyone coming by this afternoon. Sucks the Tigers weren't able to do better or play, halfway decent here. We have 27 likes on the stream. That's pretty solid. Appreciate it. Outside ball 2. Or ball 3. And when I play basketball against taller people, it is noticeable. Yeah, being 6'3", I would imagine people who are taller are quite noticeable. Anyone who's over 6'3", I would imagine no matter how tall you are, you look tall to motherfuckers. Like, even if you're 6'5", you're talking to a guy who's 6'4", like, this is a tall motherfucker. Like, I feel like that's, like, I agree with that completely, Blue. Like, even if you're, like, another tall guy, you know when you're talking to a tall, even if you're taller than the tall guy. Because you know how funny my height is? I can pass from anywhere from 5'10" to 6 foot tall. I've never been questioned about my height. If I say I'm 6 foot tall, no one ever has questioned me. Not a sin. There's like, okay. I think I'm between 5'10" and 5'11", depending on how straight I can, like, stand up. Because I have like a back condition. It makes it hard for me to, like, I have to, like, completely, like, flex myself out and, like, set myself and, like, have posture, and then my back starts to hurt, and then I quickly, like, shrink. You see, you can actually see, like, when I, like, have my good posture, I gain maybe almost 2 inches of height. So, I got, I don't know how tall I actually am. Anywhere from 5'10" to maybe even 6 foot tall. I could be 6 foot, just not, I think my most official weight measurement was 5'11". And Cabrera grounds out. That'll end the inning. And unfortunately for me, I'm not watching the next 2 innings of the Tigers struggling to pitch and not hit. What's your question? I'll stream for a little bit longer, but I'm probably going to get out of here because, again, I'm doing another stream tonight. So if you're looking to hear any more of the game, it's not coming from here. Unfortunately, guys, that it's well over. Tigers aren't playing well. I'd like to watch the rest of the game, but sadly, that's not in the cards. Anything else before we kind of get out of here? Again, not really sure why Riley Green didn't play. I don't really think he hits. Do you think I'm gonna watch the Tigers? Do you want me to being a computer? I'm not really sure what you're asking with that question. Do whatever you want. You know, whatever you think is fun. That's the way I look at it. I'm not sure what you are asking. All right, though. If nobody's really got anything big or anything else, I think I'm gonna get out of here and start planning the stream for tonight. Some kids and you go up and ask if I can dunk. Can you? Can you dunk, or do you not have the hops? That 6'3", I mean, it can't be that hard, right? Because your arms are going to be at least 3 foot apiece. Oh, damn, you roasted your ass, dude. You got to be close, though. You got to be able to at least touch rim at 6'3", just on the simple mechanics, right? Because when you stand your arm straight up, it should be almost 9 foot a pop. Wow, well, it happens. I have an abnormally long. I have the wingspan of somebody who's 6'3", believe it or not. So like I kind of have an idea of how long your arms are supposed to, how long your arms might be, because I have fucking freak length arms. I can't. I like have to wear adult like I wear adult extra larges, or larges, and this is an extra large, so that way I don't have, so I can have normal ass sleeves. But like if I wear an adult large, I have a problem where like the sleeves go up to like here on me. So like I'm like, damn it, what? How do I fucking combat this issue? Because if I get the adult longs, adult larges, then I have the problem of tiny ass sleeves and like this, but the shirt fits right. But if I buy the adult extra larges, I get the good size sleeves, right? They fit me right. Everything's all good. But then I have the problem of I'm wearing baggy ass shirts. I have the worst build on planet Earth, dude. I don't know why I was cursed with these gorilla length arms, but I got them. That's why I just wear long sleeve shirts all the time. I'm like, you know, I'll just wear an adult large extra long or just long sleeve t-shirt. Because again, if I wear short sleeves, it's fucking looking like I'm wearing some girl shirt. But otherwise, you know, there's no point for my arms being this long. I often think, I'm like, did my growth get stunted? Was I supposed to be like a lot taller, or was I just cursed with gorilla arms? Because it's like, god damn, this sucks, dude. I wish my arms were a little shorter. But yeah, you can stream the Tigers game if you want to. I don't own the team. But all right, I think that's about it for me. I'm done complaining about my stupid arms. You can see how fuck, oh, dude, it's just dumb. Like, look how high they go above my head. Like, do you know how easy it is for me to like play sports because I can easily like just like move it, like, I don't know. I don't like it. Wish my shit was more normal build. I'd probably be able to run fast and do athletic shit if I wasn't fucking built like a dipshit. With spare parts and shit. They're like, stick the really long arms on this one, the giant head, and the really long legs, and give him a weird short torso. Everything will work out. He'll be very unathletic, but, you know, it'll be very funny to watch that thing try to operate and play sports. And then here we are. Yeah, I was good at swimming, actually. Hey, it's good, Adam. How's it going, man? I was actually, I'm a really fast swimmer, believe it or not. Yeah, it's fucking, yeah, that's a very funny thing. I decided not to swim, though, because I didn't like the idea of shaving my body. I was like, oh, that's kind of gay. And so I never got into swimming. That ain't competitive. But I'm fast. I'm really fast in the water. I move like a fucking machine. I'm like, broom, broom. Yeah, that's where it comes in handy. I can swim. Working? Nice. Well, we're about to end. We're doing a stream tonight, Adam. That'll be football related. I even know how to, like, the cheat codes you do to, like, cup your hands so you move like an animal in the water. You're just like, kink, 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 kink. What's up, Max? Yeah, I was pretty quick in the water. I'm a lot better not at a lot of things like that where I'm, like, really fast as long as I'm not, like, using my own shitty legs. Anything not on ground, I move pretty quick. Pretty much, Dean. The game's pretty much over. I mean, it was 8-0. I can give a quick update. I just didn't want to watch anymore. Yeah, it's 8-0 with the runner at second and the top of the 8th with only one out. Yeah, we're getting beat up pretty bad. Probably Max talking all that crazy shit he was doing. Kenny's a king jinxer. That's all it is. Yeah, we're doing an NFL live stream tonight where we'll talk about quarterback stuff. I kind of want to do who are the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL now that Tom's retired and everything. It's kind of and I don't think Rodgers is number one at this point. At this point, I don't think Rodgers is one. So to me, it's kind of like the stop spamming. I'll ban you from the channel. So I feel like at this point, it's probably fun to kind of speculate on what the current top 10 would look like. And again, there's so many new players, so many guys have retired in the last 4 or 5 years. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't think I've done a top 10 in a minute. So we'll be sending stuff out about a sprint to first. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, you know, when I don't mind watching like bad games, but like when it's like a blowout late into the game and it's like 7-0 or worse as the game gets on, I don't watch those. I don't like watching a team just not do anything. Like if the Tigers had made it like 7-2, I'd have finished it out, but you know, or 8-2 or something, you know, just showed some kind of life. It would have been easier to watch, but you know. All right, guys, that's about it. We've gone 2 hours now. I put in another little bit there to get us across the finish line there and yada, yada. Tigers lose. Congrats to the Pirates. We split the series. I think we play one more time this year, unless we don't. But I think we play more than 2 games, so I think we play 6. So I think it'll be a 4-game series next. All right, we'll be live again for the next Tigers broadcast, which will be Friday, I think. They're off tomorrow because they travel. So we play the Nationals. I should be live for at least 2 of those games. I don't think I'll be able to make the Sunday one. But I'll look at my schedule a little bit more, you know, in time. Tonight we're going to be doing an NFL stream. Tomorrow maybe something. I don't know what I'm going to do on Thursday, but I'll figure it out. Yeah. But tonight, NFL stream, I hope you guys tune in. Should be pretty fun. Thank you to everyone who's left a like on the stream. The stream did pretty good. We hit like 27, maybe 28 likes. So I appreciate that. What did we hit? 28? 29. Oh, we're 1 short of 30. All right. If you haven't left a like, consider leaving one on the way out so we hit over the 30 mark. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys tonight around 8 p.m., maybe 9. Just kind of depends. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'll probably go like 9. But all right, I'll see y'all tonight. Have a good rest of the day. Take it easy. Go Lions. Go Patriots. And of course, it's always go Tigers. Sucks the Tigers didn't do shit, but it is what it is. I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out.